Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Oops, sorry. Oof. Good morning. Okay, sharing this out. Okay. Good morning. I am back for my 11 a.m. live. I know it's been a while, but we're back. We're back to the regular schedule. So today will be 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m. back to the regular daily grind on my lives. I am officially 600 hours away from being up for review. And after much talking to some people, I think I may actually keep my schedule even after then. Apparently lives are a great way to be doing that. So that's what I will be doing. I did order DoorDash this morning for coffee because, I don't drive. If you know, I don't and I can't drive. So I do rely on these companies. And again, I will be doing a video series outside of my lives on this. And I still have to learn some more about how DoorDash actually truly works. I don't know sometimes if something's missing, is that due to the dasher that's missing the item, or is it due to Duncan who's missing my item? I'm not sure, but it seems like today when I ordered and something was missing, hi Tommy, when something was missing, you go to the app and you just say it's missing, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a refund. I don't know. I'm not sure who's really responsible for that. I didn't know I could do that. And it's very automated, too. Ugh, the window's open. Hey, Flat Earth, good morning. Long time no see. I know one of my mods had wrongfully removed you, but that's water under the bridge. And I hate these. You never win anything on that. But I just wanted to give that a shout out, is that I do appreciate that something was missing or not done right and it was automated. I did not have to wait 2 to 5 or 5 to 10 business days like Instacart was doing. But thankfully Instacart, they did rush the money back, which was awesome. But still, the situation could have been handled a little better on their end. So I didn't have to go in that direction. But again, these are going to be things I'm going to be exploring more on my channel. I'm going to be doing some series of, online shopping, which includes, of course, online delivery services. Grubhub was the original DoorDash and Uber Eats. But the thing is, with Grubhub, that was like if you were to order from, let's say, a local deli, that is their delivery. That's actually that's just ordering delivery from their company, and then their delivery people come bring it. So that was how that is now. Uber Eats and hi Heather. Yes, I did get it. Yes, thank you. I'm actually gonna try that on a live, maybe later, since it's still early yet. But I want to try it. I've never had rose gum. I remember my grandmother used to get what was called, I think they were lavender candies. I feel like that's what they were. They were lavender candies. They were lavender flavored or something. They actually had marigold ones too. They were like little squares, and they came in a purple thing. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. Yeah. Oh, I would never think that a Uber Eats or, really? That sucks, Tommy. Yeah, I don't think, in my honest opinion, that Uber Uber Eats or DoorDash is to blame. You guys, hey Mike, good morning. Iced coffee for today. Um, Actually, I was live that one time. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago when I got DoorDash? No, it was yeah, DoorDash of Dunkin', and I opened the box. The box was sealed, and the Munchkins they bit it. So obviously it was not. Hi, Horror Digest. Good morning. So obviously it is not. It's then we kind of have an idea as to who the culprit is. Because from what I understand is with DoorDash. I'm not sure about Uber Eats, but I know DoorDash, the way they do it is, oh my gosh. I've heard, people having to start over. Somebody was telling me recently that they were up for a review and the hours magically disappeared. And that sucks. I don't know what happened with them after that. Yeah. Hi, Anthony. Good morning. No, it definitely looked like it was bitten into, but who knows? It definitely looked like a human bite. I've had a little issue. I've had some issues lately with Dunkin', so I don't know. It's hard to say. But I don't know about Uber Eats. I think Uber Eats is different than DoorDash in the sense of how their orders work. With DoorDash, from what I understand, and like I said, I'm gonna do a video on this. The way it was explained to me with DoorDash is that just like Instacart, it's kind of like that, where the place itself, like Dunkin' Donuts, they do not get an order from DoorDash. So from what I understand is that the Dasher, they receive, it's like Uber. They could decide who to pick up for and who not to pick up for. So let's say they decide to pick up my order, and they get the order on their phone, and it's got a SKU number. So when they get to Dunkin' has to SKU that, and then they get it that way. Uber Eats, I think, is very different. I think Uber Eats, the place itself actually does get the order, and then the person just picks it up. There's actually a difference in how the two work. Which one do I think works better? I've had a few more issues with DoorDash than I have had with Uber Eats. Uber Eats is generally pretty cut and dry, and I've never had an issue with them. DoorDash, I've had some issues with. But again, these are things I'm going to explore and discuss in that video series. But just that type of morning. So today I have a list of things to talk about. I'm going back to the way my lives were before. Anything I talk about is not going to be political. I'm going to try really hard not to take it down that road because I don't want to talk about politics. I want my channel to not be that. If that's your channel, that's your channel. I don't judge what you talk about on your channel. I try to steer away from channels that talk about politics too much. I mean, we all have our opinions, I think I've expressed that I don't take sides in government. I'm very honest about that. I don't like the left and I don't like the right. I just find they're both ridiculous in their own ways. Do I think one side is more ridiculous than the other? No. However, whatever. But so we're going to go back to my old school coffee talks where we talk about, things that are going on in the world, whether it be a environmental thing, an animal thing, Hollywood thing. Yeah, I need, I was at 3,398. 92. So I need 608. Good morning, Jamie. So, I know I can't see on my phone, but I know you shared. So thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. See, that's the one thing when you're live on your phone. Hi, David. Good morning. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Tommy. It is. They both stink. You can't. However, I have to say this, though. When it comes to politics, I've said this in my live last night, I find that smaller I know, Mike. I actually was going to talk about that. I actually have a whole, like, I have a whole page and a half to talk about that. And that's right. No one is caring. No one is caring. And that's something we need to care about, Mike. You are very right. That's an environmental disaster, and it's caused by people. This isn't an accident. Hey, Scratch and Go Crazy. I do have my coffee. Oh, Universal Studios? I've actually never been to the one in California. So we got a few topics, David. That was actually the top one I wanted to talk about because you're right. Nobody cares. They're not caring. I don't expect Trump to care about the Amazon. I don't. But you know what? That's something we have to expect from him. He's not environmentally friendly. So I don't think he really cares about those things. I mean, the left isn't saying anything either. Neither side is really saying anything about it. And good morning, Blood. My good friend. I love seeing Blood. You're an awesome guy. I really appreciate that. And by the way, I did subscribe to that guy that you posted yesterday. That's awesome. Wow. He was on that Breaking Amish show? Wow. I'd like to know more about that. Hey, Dirty Rotten Imbecile. I appreciate that, my good friend. And I love your little Snoopy avatar. So cute. So yeah, we could talk about the Amazon thing because I went and did some research this morning on it further because I am an environmentalist. I do believe in the environment, and I do believe in, saving our Mother Earth. We only get one mother in our lifetime. Well, actually, we get two. We get the one we're born from, and we get this one. And, but once our mothers are gone, that's it. We don't have it anymore. We need to treat... Hey, Ralph. Good morning, Ralph. That is a good movie, Jeff. I do like A Christmas Story. That is my favorite Christmas movie. Yeah. Nightmare Before Christmas I don't consider to be a Christmas movie. I think it's both. But I like Halloween better than Christmas. But, so, David, in regards to your question, the Amazon forest in Brazil is on fire. It's really horrible. It's devastating. This is bad for us all. Hi, good morning, Bojan. That sucks, Tommy. That's another thing that I don't like, is that they don't... You really can't. You can't. Now, Tommy, have you ever tried speaking to, like, your local government officials? I don't know. I do try talking to those... I do try to talk to the local people about things. I mean, sometimes they care and sometimes they don't care. Of course. Blood, that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome thing. Breaking Amish. I actually don't think I've ever seen the show, but I know that they're, Oh, she's ready. Mother Earth is ready to take us out. She's ready. She brought us into this world, and she's ready to... Good morning, Farm-all. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, this topic may be interesting for you, Farm-all, because I hope you hit 4K today, Ralph. That would be awesome. It is an honor, Blood. That's awesome. You got to promote that channel. Someone from national television. Wow. I hope I get there too. I want to be on national television too. Soon. But I guess this is Ralph has a crush. Aww. Ralph's adorable. I like him a lot. Hey Liam, on your wife. Oh, she's probably very pretty, Ralph. I know Blood's wife is very pretty, so I'm sure your wife is very pretty. Yeah, I'd like to be on national television, David. I don't know doing what. I would love, I actually have a bucket list of directors and things that I would like to work with. I'd love to be on the Miss Maisel show. They were actually auditioning for, I'm sure you do, David. You're adorable too. They actually were having auditions for extras. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Well, we know where our politics lie on this. We know where our politics are officially lying on this. I mean, in this case, we would have to talk about their politics in Brazil. We already know what ours is doing, and that's Zipola. And I'm wondering, I know we have a problem with our media. Do you think our government is hushing this on the media, or the media doesn't care? I'd like to know what you guys think on that front. Because you hit your target, Liam. That's awesome. Yay. Guys, Liam is an awesome guy. Please make sure you have him. Oh, gosh, Tommy, that sucks. They're so bad to the handicapped, you know? Hi. Oh, Wicket's brother? I didn't know Wicket had a brother. Well, welcome. Wicket is family here, so you're family here too. So, I actually did some research on what's been going on, and they've been saying that I guess fires are kind of normal. Well, not really normal, not normal. But they're actually saying that it seems like fires are very common in the rainforest of Amazon, and they actually said this year's amount of fires have nearly doubled from last year's. Between January to August, there's actually been 73,000 fires in the Amazon. And since Thursday of last week, it's 10,000 new fires. This is kind of crazy, isn't it? Could you imagine that? 10,000 fires from today. Hey, Steve, from today to Thursday. That's like what, like a whole week. Oh, in 1 week, there's been 10,000 fires in the Amazon. But now it's like really, right. Yeah, you never know you never know why things are hidden from us. Well, we got a lot of distractions in this world. Kardashians are a distraction. Look at the media. They love the Kardashians. That's one way of distracting us from what real world things are going on. Although I haven't seen any articles about them lately, but I don't go on Facebook much anymore. But and this is kind of interesting. So they're saying the one reason for massive increase of these fires is human activity. Yeah, you don't need to hear about. You know what, Mike? You're awesome if you have not heard of the Kardashians. You're not missing anything. They're a bunch of weirdos. But one of the I kind of some days wish I didn't either have Facebook, but just like YouTube, here we are. It's one of those necessary evils. A man whistles all damn day is annoying a distraction. True. They're saying that it's a mass. Kylie's kind of cute. Yeah. Oh, you're listening at work? They're saying the one reason for the massive increase of fires is human activity. Now, the president of Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro, he says it's due to the time of year because farmers use they clear the land with fire. Now, I don't know how that whole thing works. I know Farmall, you use that, right? The burning of the crops and such. So I'm wondering, like, because things are like not so great in the Amazon, wouldn't it be better to like not do that for right now? I don't know. This is a good time for me to learn something that I don't know because I'm such a damn city slicker here, as I always joke around about. I know around here, like when there is we've had droughts. Yeah, let's not. Well, Mike, there's other things. There are other reasons, not just logging, but we'll get to that in a bit. So I know, like when we have like a drought or a dry season here, they will tell everybody no outside fires. I go camping in the Hamptons, on occasion. Yeah, I don't. Oh, well, David, you've come to the right place. Yes, let's get Ralph to 4K. Come on, guys. If you don't have Ralph, I'm sure most of you do, but if you don't have Ralph's trucking, he's really awesome. I know he was live a little bit and I missed it. Hey, Chris. Well, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Chris, do you have Ralph? Do you have Ralph's Trucking? Yeah, they don't even take, honestly, ever since coming on YouTube regularly, oh, you need 2K? How many do you need, Sports? David, what are you up to? Maybe we'll have to do a grow stream later. What do y'all think? I could try. Sometimes they work for me and sometimes they don't. Okay. One time I did a grow stream and I got rated and it went very well. So maybe I should try one later. 5 away. All right. Now we have 12 people in the house. I'm not sure if everybody has Ralph, but if you don't have Ralph, you want Ralph. Honk honk for Ralph. Come on, guys. Oh, you're almost 1700? Yeah, I'm at 1830. So Sports, David, we may make 2K at the same time then. We may have a joint 2K celebration. Is that what we're saying there, David? But I'm just curious. No, I think we could do it now because I want to do a grow stream later. Because I think we only have 13 in here. I may actually have world events later too. You never know. I have to keep my channel. I have to start doing my lives the way I was doing them before. You know, but I will have an adults only chat tonight too. You're almost a 240, Steve. Thanks, Wicket. It was so nice to meet your brother, Wicket. And congrats on your 1K. So I'm curious to know about these things, you know. Yeah, we'll do it again tonight, Mike. Yep. I have to get some more of those books. So I'm just curious to know how that all works in farming land because like I said, when we have a drought or dry season here, I go camping in the Hamptons. Yes, there's a campground in the Hamptons right amongst the celebrities. Yes. I do know where Diddy's house is. I've never knocked on his door. I've never seen him. So I just know where his house is. I wouldn't even know what to do if I were to knock on his door. I'd have to have like a whole case of Girl Scout cookies or something. You still burn off. Yeah. Because I know like when we have, like I said, when we have a dry season here, they will tell us that you cannot have a fire outside when we're going camping. So, whoops, I think Rosie had a fall. It actually helps replenish the land. So I'm guessing the case scenario for the Amazon is something totally different, or I don't know. I know that they burn the fields down there for other things. It's not just that. Oh, so the ditches don't hold the snow. Wow, I'm learning a lot, Mike. See, these are things I don't know. See, I'm telling you guys, and I tell Farm all this all the time. Hi, Bass and Bucks. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? See, I got a lot to learn. This city girl doesn't want to be a city girl anymore. Really? I definitely want to meet his wife. Oh, I love this. So, I mean, they're saying that this fire is really bad. They're saying that the smoke layer is actually 1 to 1.2 million square miles wide. That's a lot of smoke. I mean, I'm thinking about the animals that are breathing this in, the animals that are burning to death. Oh gosh, could you imagine that? These poor animals are in this. They're in this fire, and thank you, Bass and Bucks. I appreciate that. I'm so glad we've met. I love you young guys. I tell you what, I just want to give a shout out to the young guys on YouTube, the younger generation. You're so sweet. I just want to give a shout out. I get a lot of young kids in my life, teenagers, and I really like that because it gives me inspiration to see, you know, these young kids are doing it. Guys, we gotta support the younger guys on YouTube, the younger generation. They need us. So Ralph, I know Ralph and Blood are doing excellent videos on tips and things on how to. Yep. See you later, Steve. Um, they're doing all these kinds of videos that are giving these guys tips. It gives me tips because I'm still like breaking out and doing things, even though I'm at the 1800 mark and almost to monetization. But there's a lot of stuff I don't know. And I think we need to help the younger guys out on YouTube because I think this is the future of our children. Um, oh, yeah, the ones down there are? Oh, I know when the California fire happened last year, a lot of the animals kind of didn't make it. But the thing is, if they're, but the thing is, if they don't have a lot of place to run, then they're kind of stuck, aren't they? I mean, I don't know how that works for them down there. I mean, I would assume the Amazon's quite large, and they'll go as far as they can. But I mean, that's a pretty big fire. They're saying it's the fire in the Amazon right now is the size of half of the United States. That's a big, that's a big, big problem. Half of the United States. That's a big fire there. So I mean, I hope they have places to run and hide. Of course. Oh, just in case you didn't know. There we go. That's my King Arthur t-shirt. I know somebody's going to ask. I love me some Charlie Hunnam. And in honor of this, I am going to watch The Lost City of Z. If you have Amazon Prime, Charlie Hunnam did a film. I know we're going to talk about Charlie because, Miss Kelly loves her Charlie Hunnam. He did do a film a few years ago, and it was excellent. It's called The Lost City of Z. It's about a Colonel Percy. Most animal death due to fire actually come from famine after the fact. Oh, see, that's even worse, Mike. That means that they're starving to death. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're really doing damage to these poor guys. They're not a part of our problems, and we're they're suffering because of our mistakes. We got to do better, guys. We have to do better. This is why I work on environmental issues and animal rights issues, because I really deeply care, and I want to leave that. Yes, and actually that's what I'm going to get into, Tom. That's another way we could help solve this problem, and I actually have that in my list of ways to help this problem. And Halloween's coming, so we're going to talk about that. We got to do better. We got to do better because these animals are road to 300. Awesome, Isaiah. We have 10 people in the house, and we're going to be going over to Jamie's in about 30 minutes. So you may find some in here that you don't know. Make sure you have Ralph. Isaiah, make sure you have Ralph, and you have Sports. Those guys need some numbers, and I'm sure they... Hi, Premier Hal. Good morning, my good friend. I love seeing you guys. I really, this is one thing I'm giving a good shout out here is to guys like Premier Hell, Ralph, Farmall, and the young guys. I really love seeing the young guys on YouTube. That's so inspiring. But the big guys coming and helping us smaller guys out is really awesome. And I really love seeing the younger crowd on YouTube. It's amazing that these kids are coming on YouTube, creating their own brand. This is the future for children now at this point. I mean, jobs are kind of like, okay, jobs. But you know what? I just want to give a big shout out to, I would love to, Mike. I have to start paying. I think I'm going to pay for Zoom. And maybe we could do a debate panel. And I'm very kind, and we could do it in a good way and not have an issue. I would like to do that. I actually want to start interviewing people too. That's something big on my list, my to-do list. I want this to be an informative channel. I might not do so much of hi, Scratch Mania. Hi, welcome. Oh, your wife's channel. Well, welcome. So I want to start doing that. I may not do so many subscription boxes. I am going to explore that new bariatric friendly one. That's exactly it, Mike. That's exactly it. You gotta, I think Bounty's been doing things like that. Bounty by Observation. He's been doing live streams where he does debates and such. And he's such a down-to-earth guy. He gave me such a nice shout out yesterday, and I appreciate that. I know he's probably not awake or anything like that. Holy crap. Wow, Premier Hell, guys. He only needs 4. Isaiah, do you have Premier Hell? Make sure you have Premier Hell. So I think I might do. Oh, Scratch Mania. Oh, hi Ralph. Um, I think I'm gonna do a video series showcasing younger channels. What do you think? Is that a good thing to do? I know Bass and Bucks, he follows me. He's a younger guy. We got Hyperholic. I think he's 14, 15 years old. We got Tree Trimmer's daughter, Tree Trimmer and Tammy's daughter, Kylie. Maybe I should do some shout outs for the younger guys. You think that's okay? I don't want to like, ooh, but I think that's a good thing. We need to focus. We need to showcase these young guys because I think this is amazing. This is the future for a lot of kids, and we need to flourish them. Because you know what? Jobs are rough. Jobs are rough, and maybe they don't want to do that. Maybe they want to be a creative person like me. I wish I had the opportunity like this years ago. I would have loved that. That's exactly it, Mike. That's exactly it. You cannot, this is the biggest thing I could tell you because I've been an animal rights activist since I was 15 years old. And the one thing I've learned is change comes from within. If we want change, we need to, it has to come from us. It's not going to come from the government. They don't care. I think we could put it out there on the table. The left, the right, they don't care. I don't know much about the Green Party. I don't like that one. I don't like her. I do have a friend who is a presidential candidate, and I hate to tell you this, but I am going to give that person my vote because that's how I roll. I do have a friend who is a presidential candidate for a third party, and remove that. What do you mean? Oh, that's. Hey, Tommy. They are our future. You know what? I have to tell you this, and that's something I've noticed. It's something I have noticed as an animal rights activist. I see a lot of. Well, that's political. Yeah, but it's the truth. But you know what? That's not me taking a side. Well, if you have to vote, you have to vote, correct? You have to vote. But that doesn't mean I have to vote for the left or the right, because I'm not seeing anything that I want to vote for. But I do vote third party sometimes, and I do vote for the left, and I do vote for the right. So it's whoever I like. Yeah, I did not quote Whitney. um, yes, I do see. Wow, come on, guys, we need two more for Premier Hell. He needs two more. We got 10 people in the house. I'm sure there's two people who do not. Really? It's eating my watch time? Oh. I don't even know. Oh, that must be, I don't know whose video that is. I'll have to go look. I don't have a Sonic video. Oh, you know what? I actually have a playlist just for, I have my own playlist. So it must not be my own, it must not be in my playlist. It must be in my Funshine playlist. I do have a playlist for my stuff, and I have a playlist called Funshine, which is, videos from friends. So I help others, get there. Oh, it's in my art? Oh, I must have put it in the wrong one there, Wicked. I'll have to move it. Yep, I will do that. So, so back to the rainforest issue, like I said, this is something that this change has to come from within us. We can't ask the government to help. They're not going to. I mean, even Brazil's own government is not interested in fixing the problem. Their president, Jair Bolsonaro, said, "I used to be called a Captain Chainsaw. Now I'm Nero, setting the Amazon aflame." So he honestly doesn't care. So we need to care. We need to fix this. We need to fix our own problems. We need to stand up for ourselves, and we need to stand up for Mother Earth. She needs us right now. The animals need us right now. Listen, if you want to hunt for food, okay, I got you. I get it. But we need to find some ways to help the environment. So I did look up some ways to help this situation, and one of the biggest things that we could do in regards, hi Big Heck, good morning. One of the biggest things we could do to help the Amazon fire is to reduce our usage of paper. You guys, I mean, I know paper is Mike, that is a huge problem. We are overpopulating. That is a problem too. I mean, how do we essentially address that? We have to figure out what's a proper way to address that without offending people and making them angry. I do hear a lot of the younger generations, the younger people don't want to have children. That's fine. I think, don't make fun of them. If the millennials don't want to have children because they know that the world is bad, good for them. That's awesome. We shouldn't be laughing at them for that. I mean, obviously they're thinking about, the future of not just the planet. They're thinking of the future of that child. Is that child going to flourish? Is that child going to even have a future at the rate we're going? We don't even know. You want 12 kids, Big Heck? Aw. Oh, wow. Ralph needs 2 more? So Ralph and Premier Hell need... Oh, I would actually, like, party it up if I got these guys their numbers. Come on, guys. Oh, Ralph and Premier Hell, I want to get you guys your numbers. Hi, Poochie. Good morning. Yeah, people's feelings should be at play. You're right. You're right. See you later, Anthony. So, like, if these millennials don't want to have children because it's for the environment and things like that, don't make fun of them. They're thinking responsibly, actually. I know we have a lot to say about millennials, and I'm just past that. I'm not in that bracket of thinking and peoples and such. So, I think I just surpassed millennials. I don't know. I'm not in that, that age range. But, I get it. Some of them are a little weird. They're doing little weird things. Okay. Some of them don't know how to boil water, so that said, okay. Whatever. But if they don't want to have children because the world is a mess, I give them the thumbs up for that. That's very nice of them that they're really that in that case they are thinking about things. So let's give them that, at least, But in fact, that's you have 17 brothers and sisters? Wow. My dad had my family, my dad's side is Irish. I don't know if that really explains it. I'm almost positive millennials a way of thinking. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I like I said, my way of thinking is wow. My dad had 9 brothers and sisters, and I think only out of the 9, only 5 are living. 5, 4. I don't know. I don't talk to my dad's side of the family. Wow, no twins. Wow, that's amazing. My kid's grandma, she's one of 12. But, just so we all know, how do we help this issue in regards to the rainforest? The one thing we could do is reduce our usage of paper. If you don't know, paper comes from, a lot of our paper comes from the Amazon trees. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. A lot of big families out there. Cool. I only have my one sister, so one thing we could do is try to reduce our paper usage, since a lot of the paper comes from trees in the Amazon. So let's try to reduce our paper usage. Maybe, I don't know, maybe invest in cloth napkins. I don't know. That's one of those things I'm not very sure of. But, try to do your best. The least we could do is do our best in that case scenario. There are some people out there, and I've partaken in this event once before, where I went a month without plastic, necessary plastic. I know my coffee has a straw right now, but I usually don't like to do that either. If places right? Oh, they were coming up with beer names for their kids? Wow. I mean, when I was a kid, they started naming kids after places that they were conceived, which is a little weird. How many Brooklyn and I don't know, whatever. I'm surprised we don't have any kids named Beach, Car, Pontiac. Weird. Oh, no, not beer names. Oh, beat names. Oh. Beatniks. Remember the beatniks? I'm kind of hippie-ish, but I would never consider myself as a beatnik. And another thing is you gotta one thing in these case scenarios, whenever there's some, well, they're saying some of it comes from down there. Well, let's remember, we were just talking about how they chop down the trees for logging, so they're probably also using some of that for the paper. It's just better to, reduce the paper trail if we can. It maybe not just for the Amazon, just for in general. Thank you, Tommy. But a big thing when something like this comes along. Hi, Lois. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, that's okay. Don't be sorry. It's okay. I'm glad you're here. So something you have to be very. Oh, wow, guys! Premier Hell needs one more. Come on, guys. Let's get him the one more so I could at least so I could party with Premier Hell here because we got him the one more. Guys, one more for Premier Hell, guys. Let's do it. One of the biggest things when a devastation like this comes along, even though the media is not talking about this, there's always going to be some organization out there that's going to take advantage of a scenario. Yay! Oh, we got it? Premier Hell, we got your one more? Woohoo! Yes! Yay! Yay, we did it. Yay! Check that out. We did it, Premier Hell. We got your goal in my live. Whoa! Check that. But make sure you go to his live streams, though. His live streams are really fun. He has a really fun live stream. He has like the cat mask and all that kinds of stuff. I like that, Tommy. We are all stardust and stellar debris that floated eons ago. And yeah, that's from Star Trek, isn't it? So when it comes to this Amazon thing, please be careful with organizations that are claiming to take donations. Be very, very, very careful here. As an animal rights activist, and I've worked with a lot of organizations, I've seen some. I'm actually going to do a video about this too in my series. I want to talk about organizations that are not honest and take money. Like the World Wildlife Fund. I do not support WWF as a World Wildlife Fund. I don't support them because they're not a very good charity. They're not an animal rights organization. They're not an animal. They're just whatever they are. They claim to be an animal welfare organization. Yeah, right. Exactly, Mike. So I wasn't sure if that was a Star Trek thing. I never watched that, to be honest, or at least not willingly. But so if you wish to donate to organizations who are working hard on this, I do have a list here. We have Amazon Conservation Association, Amazon Conservation Team, the Amazon Watch, Rainforest Foundation US, Rainforest Trust. Now, Rainforest Trust is an organization I have worked with in the past. Rainforest Action Network, I feel like I've talked to them in the past as well. Just be careful as to who you donate in these situations. The American Red Cross, I don't like them very much. I don't think they're going to care about something like this, but please be careful about whenever something happens, not just the rainforest fire, you have to be careful as to who you're donating your monies to, because there are organizations who play out that they care and they, like the American Red Cross, they put out all this whole hype and they're going to be doing this and they're going to be doing that. No, I don't trust the American Red Cross at all. They've done some things in the past that were shady, in my opinion. Maybe you know something else. Honk, honk, Ralph. Did you make your goal, Ralph? I hope I got your goal too, because I got Premier Hell his goal. So let's hope Ralph got it. So please, hi, Exploring Ginger. So when it comes to this Amazon fire, please, please, please be very careful as to who you donate your money to. It may not go to the right place. Yay! Okay, Ralph, how many more do you need? How many more? We got to get Ralph there, too. I would like a 2-for-2 day. Come on, guys. We got Premier Hell to 2.4. So let's get Ralph his 4K. He needs it. Ralph helps this community out, guys. We got to help this community out. And Ralph is one of the biggest guys out there who does that. Ralph, Farmwall, Premier Hell, he does grow streams, too. We got to get everybody there. Good morning, the Ace family. Oh, guys. Oh, gosh. This is not difficult. This is not rocket science. Ralph needs 2 More. Come on, guys. No, I did not call you fat, Ralph. You're a big teddy bear, and we love you. I would hug you. You look like you need a hug. Hugging Ralph. Hugging Ralph. Hey, I was fat. Did you know I was a fat person? Ralph, you're not fat. You're absolutely adorable, and I love you. And Trick or Trey's in the house, you know. Let's get Ralph his 2 more. He's a big teddy bear, that Ralph. And Blood, I love you, Blood. If you're still here, yay! Okay, we need 1 more for Ralph. And I would never fat shame anybody. And Ralph, you're adorable. You get a kiss from me, Ralph. Hey, Sun City Scratchers. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh my gosh, Ralph, we did it. Oh, yay, Ralph! Ralph, you got it, buddy. You know what? I didn't go to Seb's this morning. I got lazy. Maybe later. Oh my gosh, Ralph, check that, man. We got you to 4K. What a day. See that? Miss Kelly ain't so bad after all. Thank you, H7. You're gonna like Ralph. Ralph does awesome streams. I like your new videos, Ralph, of you doing your so let's see, Ralph, he does grow streams. He's doing a lot of videos that are tips on how to, make it here on YouTube. And I love that. I think that's an awesome thing to do. I'm not all that well seasoned in YouTube language, so I don't know if I could do those kinds of things, but Ralph and Blood are doing it. And that's awesome. And I like that. And I really like those videos you did of the storms on your truck. That's awesome. That's really cool. But drive safe, of course, Ralph. You want to drive safe. I always think of you, on that sense. Oh, you have cows? Yep. So, lastly, on the last 2 points of view on the fires. One thing, listen. Sure, we cannot count on our president or the president of Brazil to care about what's going on in the Amazon, but we can at least try to speak to our local government officials, be a voice. Ooh, that must be fun, Mike. I love animals, so that sounds like really cool to me. I actually used to work with a few. I used to work on a farm. Not one as big as that, but of course I've worked on one when I was a veterinary assistant, but I don't anymore. I didn't like working on the farm, but I do like visiting them every now and then. So, in regards to this, you can be a voice and you can speak up for the rainforest. You can contact your local officials on this. It doesn't hurt to try, okay? When it comes to things like this, it doesn't hurt to try to talk to these people. Just try. Again, I know that our president's not going to care, and I can tell you from reading this, the president of Brazil doesn't care either. But make sure you try. Hey, Trekkers Life, good morning. Give it a try. Try talking to your local assemblyman or your senators and things like that. Give it a shot. You just don't know. Maybe they'll listen. I have a friend who is actually a Republican senator. He's on my Facebook friends list. You can check him out. Phil Boyle is a friend, and he is Republican. And this is a prime example as to why sides don't matter. He has taken a lot of time out of his day for me to come to his office and talk about animal rights issues. And I appreciate that, Phil, as always. And he's actually not bad when it comes to animal rights. So you can't really pinpoint it on sides. Caring for the animals and, of course, Ralph, thank you for everything you do for us, Ralph. I thank you a lot, Ralph, because I enjoy coming to your lives. It's very calm and kind, and you've been really good to me and Jamie, and I appreciate that. You got a honk honk coming your way next time I come over there, just so you know. Thanks, Ralph. Hey, Be the Difference Clothing. So A hot topic. Yeah, it is. Well, come September, I will be discussing the Taiji dolphin hunts a lot. You'll see me talking about that pretty much every day from September to March because that's their season. Um, it's something I don't support, and I don't support SeaWorld. I do support seaside sanctuaries and, rescues and things like that. SeaWorld just not on my support list. Oh, you got a poem for Ralph? Ooh, I like that. I like creativity. That's why I like YouTube, and I'm really loving seeing these young guys on YouTube too. It's such an amazing thing. So, when it comes to this rainforest issue, please just try to go out there and talk to your local people. You never know. You just don't know. The media obviously is ignoring the situation. Why, I don't know. I do support farmers, Mike. Yes, we need to get Ralph some cushion. Yes. Well, Ralph, Jamie's going live in a few minutes, so you may get that over there. We'll get you that cushion, Ralph. I am so happy you got to 4K. I am so happy Premier Hell got to 2.4. That's awesome. I know. No, I got lazy today, Trigga-Tray. I am actually going to go out later and get some for maybe I'll get some for my 7 o'clock live. Hi, Michael and Michael. Oh, so Michael, do you have tuna? I don't eat tuna. I don't like it. I did find out that whole dolphin safe tuna thing isn't really truthful either. Never trust processed foods. I mean, I don't know what tuna fishing looks like, but if you can catch your own tuna, I'm cool with that too. I don't like seafood. I don't like it. I mean, I like crab cakes, but I can't eat that, so I'm out of luck on that. I don't like salmon. I leave that for the orcas, but fish to fish, yeah. I don't know. I don't like seafood. But I do, but you know what? It's like hunting to me though. Yeah, I've seen that. Didn't the guy die from that, Ralph? Wicked tuna? Didn't the one guy from that show die on something? Dolphins are mammals, but still, yeah. I don't like fish. I don't eat it, but if you do it I don't support like the fish farming either. That's kind of rough, you know. Car crash. I remember that. Octopus. Oh, you mean like oh no, squid is that whole thing. I don't know. I don't eat fish. Well, fish is not on my to-do list, Trucker's Life. I don't care for it. I was a vegan for a long time, but I can't be a vegan now, although I'm trying, But anyways, but you know what? You can support small farmers. My aunt, she lives in the Adirondacks. She does not buy her meat from a grocery store. There are actually farms up there where you can go get your meat, small local farms. She does that. Oh no. Come on, guys. Let's get Ralph 2 more. That sucks. Come on, guys. Let's get Ralph that 2 more. Who in here doesn't have Ralph's trucking? Come on. Let's do it. But there are trending hashtags in regards to this. Well, I actually am against shark fishing. That I am against, especially like the the shark fin soups and stuff. I think sharks are something we need. So yeah, I am against shark fishing. Yeah, I don't support fishing hunting sharks. No, we need those. We need that in the ocean. We need them. They are our apex predators. They are what keeps down, populations and things. So yeah. Insert any 2 fish you like. I don't eat any fish really, Mike. That's not my gig. I don't like it. Oh. I mean, I used to eat, you have to understand, I was vegan for 5 years and vegetarian for like a long time, but I also worked with fish. If you didn't know that, I took marine science, so I would never eat my clients. I mean, there was a time in my life when I used to fish for fluke and flounder, when I was a kid, that's what we did. We would go on the party boats and fish for fluke and flounder, but I don't eat it. The oceans are dying. Hi, Alchair. Hello. Yeah. Well, Mike, it's listen, well, dolphin, well, am I against fishing? I'm against destroying the ocean. So yeah, listen, I'm against commercial fishing, if that makes sense, which is what dolphin hunting is. Dolphin hunting is commercial fishing. Uh, but again, they're mammals and they're adorable and they're cute. I am against commercial fishing, commercial fish farming, and things like that. But, somebody who does it privately for their own good. Nemo, I like Nemo. Yes, please thumbs up, everybody. Yes. So, who said hi? Hopefully I didn't miss. Hi, Josh. So, commercial fish responsibly. I don't think there is such a thing, though, Poochie. You have to listen. Well, true, Mike. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. I don't know. I just, you have to remember that, that's one way of destroying there is. I guess the sea shepherd has been okay with, smaller companies. I just, with the dolphin safe tuna thing, that right there is a scam. That I know for sure. They've been linked to adding dolphin meat into their Hi, Branny Teddy. Guys, if you don't have Ralph's trucking, please make sure you do. He needs 2 more. Yes, please do. I don't know. I don't eat seafood, but I also don't push my agendas onto other people. I used to be one of those kinds of vegans who would be nasty about it, but I am not now. But the one thing I will push, though, is because of the rainforest issues, we do... True. Well, no, Mike, I understand the whole rancher thing. Like I said, my aunt, she lives up in the Adirondack, so she does not purchase from the grocery store. She purchases from a small farmer. I support small farmers. I don't like to support, well, thank you. I don't, I prefer supporting small businesses if I can, You got that going for you. I mean, of course, we couldn't survive without the big guys, but I prefer to support small businesses and doing things for myself. But yes, there are probably commercial responsible companies out there. But the thing is, in regards to the dolphin hunting, it's not for food primarily, though. I will be talking about this. The primary reason for hunting dolphins in Japan really isn't the food industry. The primary reason to hunt dolphins in Japan is for the captivity industry. The meat part is kind of, small farmer as in a sustainable, they call it sustainable farming as in not factory farming. I prefer to support somebody who isn't a factory farmer. Somebody who's, doing it organically and, things like that. I support small businesses. Right. Well, Poochie, I used to go on the party boats. Right. I got you, Mike. Oh, you're in North Dakota too? I don't know. I just don't like supporting companies like Tyson or Purdue or something like that. I like to support a small business, but I know that, farmers rely on Purdue and Tyson. So, but I'd rather go to the source directly. You know what I'm saying? Here on Long Island, that's kind of rough. We can't do that. But, my aunt, like I said, she lives in the Adirondacks. They actually do have what's called a sustainable farming, and you can go and pick out your own meat that way. So, I do like this. I actually do have a small farmer around the corner from here, oddly. It's odd, but it does. There's actually some small farms around the corner from me who sell organic vegetables, free-range eggs, real free-range eggs, as in I could see the chickens walking around their yard and I could, buy eggs that way. I do that if I can. Yes, but make sure we get Ralph. Ralph, did you get your 2 more, Ralph? I see a lot of new people in here, which is awesome. So hopefully we have Ralph. But the biggest thing we can do in regards to the rainforest issue is we need to reduce our usage, our consumption of palm oil. Palm oil, they actually will burn down the rainforest and kill orangutans for. And now I understand that there are no orangutans in the Amazon. This is in Indonesia, rainforest that they've burned down the rainforest in Indonesia. Yes, Ralph. We need to get Ralph a few more, guys. If you don't have Ralph, please make sure you do. I would really appreciate it. You know, we have that here, Ace Deuce family. We can go out and catch it ourselves. We have we call them party boats. That's what we call them here on Long Island. They have what's called a party boat. And you pay, you pay for, the ticket to go on the boat. And I'm so happy you were here, Ralph, and we got you there. Hi, Kazim. Kazim, do you have Ralph? Please make sure you have Ralph's trucking. Ralph is good. He's a good guy. He really is awesome, and I appreciate him. I actually value you, Ralph, and I consider you to be a friend and a sunny bro. You're a puppy? Aw, yes you are. You're very cute. We do love you, Ralph, and we love all of you guys. What you do for this community is awesome. You take an hour or two out of your day so the rest of us can make new friends, and I think that's awesome that you guys do that. But the biggest thing we could do here is to reduce our palm oil consumption. Halloween's around the corner. Please, if you can. I understand, kids want that Crunch Bar, the Nestle's Crunch Bar, but we need to think for us. We need to start thinking about our issues here. So please, guys, if you can, refrain from just a little bit. If you guys can refrain from buying candies that are made with palm oil this Halloween season or from now on out, if you can try to reduce your palm oil usage, consumption. I know palm oil isn't everything, but if you can try just a little bit to reduce your palm oil stuff, we could. I would love to. Exactly, Mike. I would never name call you. You've been awesome, and I appreciate your friendship. I consider you a friend, Mike. And you know what? I have a lot of friends who have different thoughts than me as well. Yes, please do like the stream and make sure you support Ralph, because we're going to be going over to Jamie's house soon. If she hasn't set up yet, I'm not sure. I'm not on my computer, so I can't see. Yeah, palm oil is a big thing, guys. Like I said, I know Halloween's coming around the corner. We're going to be wanting to give those kids the best candy on the face of the earth. You want to be that one house with the coolest stuff. But guys, please, reduce your palm oil. Nestle is a horrible company. I don't support them. I do not buy anything from Nestle. Oh, sure, whenever you're ready. Corn syrup is bad. Yes, it is. But palm oil is... and I'm glad we had this conversation because the media isn't. And I'm going to continue to talk on this topic because we need the rainforest. The rainforest is the Earth's... Hi, Dello. Hello, guys. If you guys don't have Ralph's in here. Yeah. You know what? There's a lot of... you got to be careful. It's not even just... Oh, okay. Well, okay. When you're ready. You want to go at like 12:30, Jamie? I can go for another half an hour. Yeah, don't buy palm oil. Yeah, that is a great challenge. Now, if you don't know what has palm oil, well, now, this is another thing. I'm going to do this later. There's actually a list. If you don't know, there's actually 300 different names for palm oil. So they have a sneaky way of telling you, yeah, absolutely. Palm oil is something I've had a big thing with. I don't like to support Monsanto either. Monsanto is another problem. We got to work on, this leads to the small businesses. This is why I try to support small farmers. I like to, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. This is another reason why I support small farmers. small organic farmers, because I don't want to support Monsanto. I don't want to support companies that put, that Roundup stuff. Roundup's a big problem for us all. It's causing cancer. It's bad for the environment. We have, if you don't know, the bees are dying out because of the chemicals that we're spraying around here. This is another thing we need to fight our government on as well. I understand mosquitoes are a pest. I get that too. I don't like that. I don't want to be bitten by mosquitoes. I don't want Lyme disease. I don't want whatever mosquitoes are bringing around us. But I don't support Monsanto, and I don't support those kinds of things. I like to eat organic. I like to know what's in my food. I don't want Frankenfood. I hate them pesky bugs too, Premier Hell, but there are natural ways of taking care of these problems. We have to let nature take care of our problems. What was it? Bounty by Observation. He had a video recently. It was about some kind of a caterpillar, I believe. Bounty, I wish you were here to talk about these things. I'm sure you're fast asleep. But Bounty had a video recently about a certain caterpillar he had in his, it was either a caterpillar. Oh, can still buy and use it. I don't know. I like to do organic though, Mike. I do. I do like to do the organic, but I like to support small businesses. I don't want chemicals in my food. Although, yes, I have one of these dumbass Premier shakes. But I like to support the organic idea. If you've noticed, there are a lot of countries out there who do not. Yep, exactly, Branny Teddy. That's exactly what Bounty did in his video recently. Bounty did a video about, I believe it was caterpillars or some kind of a bug in his yard. Bounty has, I think he does an organic garden. He did a video recently. I think it was about, I believe it was caterpillars. It was some bug that he, said it was bad for his garden. But he said that there are other, instead of spraying it with a bug, a bug killer, he said he was going to let nature take its course. Possums are an excellent thing. I shouldn't call them a thing. They're actually a living being. Possums are an excellent being. They eat ticks. They're not prone to Lyme disease. And if you don't know, I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel at all, but I had Lyme disease at 10. When I was 10 years old, I had Lyme disease. And yes, unfortunately, modern medicine is what saved me. Not unfortunately, but, I'm all for holistic stuff now. I don't know what, I don't even know what the proper treatment for Lyme disease is now. When I had Lyme disease, it was a very new, upcoming illness. So they had all different kinds of medications and potions and things to treat me for it. Now I see they're using amoxicillin to treat Lyme disease. I don't know how that works. I don't know, but I don't even know if CBD oil is the treatment. Could be a treatment for that. Oh, I gotcha. That is true. Everything causes cancer, Mike. But a lot of the chemicals that we're putting in our foods cause cancer. I mean, what was it? One of the cereals. Which cereal was it? One of the cereals actually had a chemical in their cereal. It was actually a paint thinner or something in there. Maybe Roundup's okay. Maybe it's not okay. Something I've learned, I've done a lot. I'm going to do some more research on this, and I want to come back on it, is, France. France, they don't allow Monsanto-related products in their country. And one thing, I'm going to do more research on this before I keep going on the topic, is that paint thinner. I don't think it's paint thinner. Yeah, probably, Jamie, from the environment and the things that we're eating, too. I think. Oh, that must have been really cute, Tommy. I understand the culling and things of that nature, like deer, maybe there's too many and things like that. I get that too. I get deer in my yard. Actually, no. I have to be honest, I haven't seen a deer in my yard in so long. I don't even think they're existing anymore around here. That's kind of sad, but not sad at the same time. I hate going near the deer and like, "Mm." Yes, that's exactly it, Tommy. Yes. Trisodium phosphate is added to General Mills cereals to give it phosphorus, but you can get clean phosphorus from a teaspoon of baking soda. Yes. Right, exactly. Somebody did a video recently about lettuce being plastic. I don't know. Hi, Jimmy Stowpow. I don't know. I just like to. As a vegan, I have to be honest. When I was a vegan, I did rely a lot on meat alternatives from like Gardein and no, I haven't, but I'm gonna go see it after the live. I've relied on products like Gardein or, of course, the Impossible. Well, actually, no, the Impossible Burger. This was actually my first time. Ah, the Impossible Burger. Now we could talk about that. Did y'all know that I was just hearing about this? One cereal brand on the news, but okay, yeah. I don't like General. I don't eat that because General Mills uses palm oil, and I can't eat it anyways if I wanted to. If you don't know that, right? Plastic is something that's going to become a thing of the past, I think. I think we're working on that. I don't know if you know this, but New York State passed a law. It will be in effect as of January 2020. We are banning plastic bags across the board. You can't pay the 5-cent tax anymore. You won't be getting a plastic bag anymore. I don't know why you need a plastic bag. Um, I don't know if you guys know this, but Whole Foods, I don't know if they still do it. I haven't been to Whole Foods in a while, but Whole Foods will actually give you 10 cents back per bag you bring into into the store. When you bring a bag into Whole Foods, they will give you 10 cents per bag you bring, whether you use it or not. You could say you have 10 bags and you get $1 off your order. I know it's only $1 and it's Whole Foods, but I think that's pretty awesome. That's pretty stand up of them, you know? We do got to work on that. And yes, while my coffee has a plastic straw in it, yeah, while my straw has a plastic straw in it, that's actually what I want to get from Jeffree Star next. I want to get those Jeffree Star metal straws. I think I have aluminum straws around here somewhere, but um, I heard Starbucks is actually banning straws completely. They don't have them anymore. Their coffee cups now have a lip. Um, so yeah, I think that's a good idea. Now I understand that there's some people out there who need a straw. Um, I think that should be, if anything, we ban plastic straws, but keep them for the special needs people who need them. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Jamie. I want to get the Jeffree Star ones, though, because it's Jeffree Star. Because I'm like that. It's Jeffree. I do love me some Jeffree Star. And I know some people in here don't even know who Jeffree Star is, and that's quite all right. But yeah, we need to reduce our palm oil. Palm oil is a big problem. And I know it's in everything. It's in everything. Soaps, house products, food. Fast food, unfortunately, relies on palm oil. I did read some things about the Impossible Burger. I didn't know that was actually had chemicals in it that were other than the ones that they were testing on animals. Now, if you don't know this, and I'm actually going to throw this out there, and first of all, like I said, I talk about it. I'm not a vegan anymore. I was a vegan. Back in the day, I probably would not have eaten the Impossible Burger simply because it was tested on animals. I think that's kind of silly, but I am throwing this out there because, yeah, pipe cleaners. Actually, usually when you buy, I have to be honest, I've thrown plastic straws in the dishwasher. I actually will reuse plastic forks and knives. I will reuse them. I'll reuse them one way or another. I'm like, I'm like that. Now, first of all, I know that there's some vegans in uproar because the Impossible Burger has hit Burger King. Shut up. Shut up. I used to be one of you people. I used to be one of you vegan folks who would be like that. But shut up. Okay? Stop it. There are non-vegan people out there who are willing to try out this burger. Sure, maybe the Impossible Burger is not meant for you, and that's fine. But do not go attacking the whole idea of it. Yes, I get it. It was tested on rats, and that makes me feel absolutely horrible. We are saving cows, but we're not saving rats. You know, I get it. I don't appreciate that either. But Burger King has opened up the doors to the idea of offering a burger that is a non-meat item. If it's not meant for vegan people, that's fine. But it's meant for people who are thinking about it or giving it a shot. I've seen a lot of meat eaters here on YouTube being open to trying the Impossible Burger. Let's take this as a win here. Somebody was willing to try something new. Okay, while it may not be a vegan burger, that's fine. I thought it tasted pretty good on my end. The Impossible Burger is not available in stores. It's strictly a burger for restaurants. I do like the Beyond Burger a lot. I like the Beyond products. I do like they make excellent products. The difference between Beyond Burgers and the Impossible Burger is that the Impossible Burger is a soy burger. It's a soy based, and the Beyond Burger is pea protein. But see, that's another thing is I didn't realize this until recently, that they actually did, but don't do it anymore, from what I understand. When the Beyond Burger was being created, they did test the chemicals of that burger on rats, but they don't do it anymore. They know that it's safe, blah, blah, blah. That sucks. It sucks. I don't like it either. I'm very big on things. I think they still do have a veggie burger. I think they still have the Morningstar burger at Burger King. But listen, let's take this as a small win. Small steps, guys. Small steps in a difference, in a thing, you know. Take it as a small win, okay? Thank you, Tommy. I was one of those vegans that were pretty nasty. I have to be honest, I was one of those vegans that were pretty nasty. I would never have supported the Impossible Burger back then because it was tested on animals. But I also realized it wasn't for vegans at the time either. But you know what? Somebody had gifted me an Impossible Burger, and I said, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what it's all about. And it was actually really good. And yes, there are vegans out there who are supporting the Impossible Burger. Don't tear them down for that. Don't be food police. You know what? I used to be the food police, and I realized I opened up my heart and my mind to these things, and we can't be that way. Give it a shot. Let these people try it out. I think if people see that the Impossible Burger is tasty, which it is, I'll give it that. It's really tasty. It would be awesome if, not to be all, pushy. It would be awesome if, it would be really awesome if Burger King offered a cheese to go with it. But, hey, listen, they don't. It's okay. It's fine. Whatever. I don't need it that badly. There's some really great vegan cheeses out there, like Chow cheese. Violife is one that I like a lot. But let the people try the damn burger. Let them try it. And if there's a vegan out there who wants to eat it, we're not perfect. Veganism is a lifestyle. I get it. And I was part of this. We all know this. I was a vegan for quite a long time. It is a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. It's not a way of eating. And no, maybe the Impossible Burger is not, it's not vegan. It's plant-based. Okay, we get it. Okay, give it a thing. Give it a whirl and a twirl, as I would say. But let them try it. Let them open up their minds to trying this burger. Maybe they'll try this Impossible Burger and say, oh, wow, this is really great. And it has no meat in it. It's vegan. It's all plants. Wow, this is awesome. And maybe they'd be open to trying something else, like Gardein or Morningstar Farms, or maybe not even trying that. Maybe another restaurant will come up with a black bean burger or something like that. We have a place here on Long Island. I know, Jamie, you've heard me and Steve talk about it a lot. It's called the Witch's Brew. A lot of non-vegan people go to the Witch's Brew, not realizing it's vegetarian or vegan. But it is a vegetarian, a food challenge. Yes. There is a place here on Long Island. It's called the Witch's Brew, and it is a vegan, vegetarian coffee shop in Nassau County. It's on Hempstead Turnpike, and that's West Hempstead or East Hempstead, I forget. But I'm from Suffolk County, so I don't remember these things. But I tell you what, this place, oh, you would like this, Poochie. Oh, it's awesome. That they got some good stuff in there. It's all witchy themed, and they have all kinds of teas and coffees, and they have, you know, regular non-vegan pastries, and they have vegan pastries, and so, you know, that place brings a lot of non-vegan people or non-vegetarian people to the yard, you know. So we need to, if you want people to be a part of your agenda, yes. And there's a flea market that we've been dying to take Jamie to over there. They have what's called it's actually got a 2-floor thrift store in there. So we're gonna have to have a girls trip over here too. But you know, if you want people to side with you, and again, like I said, I was one of those people who were mean and nasty. You got to be open. You know, if you're a voice for the animals, that means you're a voice for the voiceless. And again, just like this topic of the rainforest, we need to be a voice for these people, for the rainforest. So we need to put our differences aside, put the politics aside, and let's fix this. Let's fix this rainforest. Let's get these animals safe and save our goddamn planet, for crying out loud. But let's drop the palm oil. We need to stand up for ourselves. And like I said, stand up for our mother. We only get 2 mothers. Yeah, Morningstar Farms is not a fan of mine. I'm not a fan of them either. They're actually not, they're not organic. See, that's one thing I kind of preferred as a vegan at the very least. I never understood why people would consider palm oil to be a vegan ingredient. I still don't get that. See, okay, palm oil is something that does kill. See, that's the funny thing is that the same people who are going to sit here and complain that people are eating a Impossible Burger at Burger King because it's tested on animals are the same people who are okay with palm oil. Okay? You can't be picky choosy in what you like and don't like in that sense either. But you have to be open to letting people try this. Frankie, I know, girl. I know. You're a good girl. You are a good girl. You want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say good morning? You know, you guys got to be open-minded to things. Okay. Whoops. You want to say hi? Not really. Say good morning. Say hi. Her kids come back tomorrow. Frankie, hold on, let's see. Watch this. Frankie, do you miss your Isabel? Do you miss your Jakey boy? You want your kitty kids back? You want your Isabel and your Jacob back tomorrow? What do you say? You ready for Isabel? Isabel and Jacob, come back home tomorrow. She's had a long week of naps, so she's all set for these kids to come back tomorrow. She's been very, very clingy since the kids aren't here. Poor girl. But yeah, you know, like I said, with this whole thing with the rainforest and oops, sorry guys, I'm plugging my phone in. I am gonna go. I know speaking. Oh, yep. See, there it goes. It was actually letting me know that. Oh gosh. Oh no, what happened here? Oh no. Oh dear. Hello.